Welcome back. The 6-4 USD women's basketball team has had a tough non-conference schedule so far this year, but after spending a variety of time on the road, this depth-heavy squad is back in Vermilion for their final 4 non-league games. For more on that and USD's start to the 2017-18 season, here's Jay Elsen with Dawn Plitzuweit in Vermilion.
All right, thank you, Kelly. Well, the South Dakota women faced a tough road to start the season, playing 7 of their first 9 games outside of Vermilion, and there were a number of tough teams in there as well. Iowa State, Oklahoma State, Tennessee, to name a few. So, Dawn, how did you think your team handled that particular challenge?
Well, I thought our kids did a great job of understanding the effort, the intensity, the tempo that you need to play with on every possession. And starting on the road in so many difficult environments will really pay off for us down the stretch as we head into the Summit League season and then further on in tournament action.
Yeah, talk a little bit more about that. I mean, was there advantages to having a schedule that unfolded the way this one did?
Well, there is a certain advantage in terms of your team gets to spend a lot of time together. You do a lot of great bonding on the road, and you're also playing in environments that are very challenging. So we started, as you mentioned, at Iowa State. Then we went to Wichita State. Then we went on the road to Cancun, and we played Oklahoma State, Indiana State, and Tennessee there. Came back for a 2-day stretch and then went back on the road to Texas, played Stephen F. Austin and Incarnate Word. We were on the road for a stretch, I think it was 18 out of 32 days. One stretch we were on the road 12 out of 16 days. You know, and from that standpoint, we learned an awful lot about ourselves and how to recover and how to get better.
All right, well, the good news is that stretch is now behind you. A run of 5 straight games tipped off here at the Sanford Kyle Sports Center on Saturday against CSU Bakersfield. It looked as though your team was pretty happy to be home with the way that game started.
Oh, we were excited to be back home, that is for sure. And our players played with a great deal of energy and enthusiasm, made some really good things happen on both ends of the court early in that game, jumped out to a quick lead, and really sustained it throughout the rest of the game. But defensively, it was probably our best effort of the entire season.
Yeah, the Roadrunners, an athletic bunch. So defensively, how did you counter that?
Well, I thought our young ladies did a great job of getting some ball pressure, but then also taking away penetration. You know, in the past, we've either done one or the other. We've either gotten out and pressured but gotten beat, and then they get to the rim easily or kick it out for a 3-point opportunity, or we play off of them and then they get some really good rhythm. They can move the ball quickly or they can get some open shots. I thought in this type of a game what our young ladies did a nice job of was getting out, getting some pressure, and cutting off penetration. Now, it wasn't always just one-on-one cutting off penetration, but a lot of times the help side kid, or when we play against teams like Bakersfield that really try to throw the ball inside, I thought we did a nice job turning them over while they're trying to take advantage of us being smaller than they were.
Yeah, 14 turnovers forced in that first half led to 13 points off of those turnovers, so you had to be pretty pleased with that transition as well.
Very pleased with it, and I thought what one of the areas where we're continuing to make good decisions or get better at making good decisions is in transition. You can get a steal and you can lay it in, that's great, but if you turn them over and you don't have a distinct advantage, how do you still press the envelope and really try to play fast but also take care of the ball at the same time?
Final score 66-50 on the day. Madison McKeever led the way with a season-high 17 points on 6 of 9 shooting. This is a player now, Dawn, that moved into the starting lineup earlier this season. She's really run with the opportunity.
Oh, she definitely has, and I think she gives us a spark. Last year her spark came off the bench. This year her spark is at the beginning of the game and throughout the course of the game, and she just continues to get better and better all the time, and we're really excited about her growth.
Jasmine Trimboli, very well-rounded effort for her as well. 9 points, 8 boards, 3 assists, 3 steals, a little bit of everything. How good is it to have her back this season?
Well, it's great to have her back, and also someone who has made the most of an unfortunate situation for us in terms of Kiera Duffy, who's in our starting lineup. Kiera sustains an injury in the Tennessee game. She's out for a few games. Jasmine becomes a starter for us. In the last 2 games, I think Jasmine's played the best that we've seen her play. And Incarnate Word, she did a great job, had a career high in scoring, but really most importantly took care of the basketball. And then in the last game, did a great job all around.
All right, well, just one game on the schedule for Jasmine, Madison, and the rest of your group this week, and Tulsa comes to town on Saturday. What do you think about this matchup?
Well, Tulsa's another team out of the American Conference that's a very athletic team, a team that really likes to throw the ball inside. Out of their last 180 possessions, 93 of them have had post touches involved in some way, shape, or form. So a team that, again, really tries to get it around the rim, and a team that we're going to have to be very fundamentally sound defensively to take that away without fouling them.
All right, well, good luck to you. We'll see you then.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Don. Kelly, back to you.
All right, great stuff. Thanks so much, Jay. And that game against Tulsa will be live right here on Midco SN. Tip-off set for 1 p.m. from Vermillion. Well, next on the show, we'll send it up to Grand Forks for more women's basketball chatter and a big announcement from the athletic department at UND. You don't want to miss this. Stay right here.